I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Quartering says he's going to start doing a morning show. He has warned Dan Bongino. That he's going to come. He's saying, I'm coming for you. Giving him the old Booker T. And then I had a threat against my Monday morning fiefdom that I control, my little world. Karmic X. Guys, I don't know what to do with this Karmic guy. I got strange bedfellows. I got weird new friends now. Take a look at this tweet. Karmic X is coming for us. He's coming at the king. He's coming at the king of the morning. Just call me king of the morning, sire. Look at this. In 2 days, I'll be back in the mornings. Even without YouTube, I'll still kick Steel Toes' gelatinous ass. First of all, I don't appreciate my ass being talked about that way. That's offensive. But number two, I've never seen Karmic with over 100 people watching him at a time. This is with YouTube and Rumble. And except when we raid him. When we raid him, he gets hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Never appreciative either. But now he's gonna swing for the king. He's coming at the king. Now they say you better not miss. Karmic is going to miss. This is going to be dreadful for him. And emotionally, this is not a stable guy. So I got an emotionally unstable Minnesotan. And he's pissed. And he's going on Rumble. And he's going to talk to you about it. And I'm going to kick Steel Toes' gelatinous ass, you bitch. Well, this is cause for very odd bedfellows. It's actually caused, and I saw this yesterday. Mersh said that if this happens, I will root for Steel Toe. Could we? This is like the Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church coming back into fully communion. Will we see the repair of the Aaron Mersh schism? I don't know. I wrote to Mersh. I said I shared this news with Johnny, and it hit him so hard he cried his eyes out. Don't tell anybody. But then Mr. Kill Everything also gave an endorsement to the toe. He said, I will too. I second this. So MKE and Mersh are team toe. People already lining up in the Monday Evening Wars. Team Mersh out of spite. And Team MKE out of pure magical Mr. Kill Everything chaos are Team Toe. And I can appreciate the basics, honey. So I'm excited for Karmic. We need a little new blood in here anyway. We need a fight. Steel Toe's not the same without a fight. I won all my other fights. I beat Carl and Moody and Melton. I beat all these guys. We need a new arch enemy. Now, I know exactly how to play these things. With Carl and Moody and Melton, it was just let these guys rope-a-dope these idiots. They'll fuck up. They'll screw themselves up. And they did, physically and spiritually. They murdered themselves. They had to quit. I didn't even have to defeat their show. They quit. They tapped out. They said, we can't, nobody can top the toe. You can't stub the toe. All the friends we decided to side with, they all turned into horror cows. This is a disaster. We called it jail, for God's sake. What's wrong with us? I broke them. So now I need new blood so we can pump things back up. And it looks like Karmic is that guy. And it looks like he's coming at us in our later in the week shows, which do a little bit lower numbers. We had 750 Monday. We had 600 some yesterday. We'll probably be somewhere around in the 600s at our peak today. Karmic's going to come at us on an Oz day. He says 2 days. So I'm Wednesday, so Thursday's the day that Karmic is coming for the toe. You know what this reminds me of? Because the kid ain't ready for prime time, and he's going to get beat by the toe. And here's the deal. This is like when TNA Wrestling got Hulk Hogan, and they said, we're going to go to Monday nights, and we're going to compete with Vince McMahon. You can't compete with Vince McMahon on Monday nights, and you can't compete with the toe on mornings. This is our real estate. This is where we defeat them all. Start at the evening. Start with like our NXT show. Beat that and then go to mornings. Because right now, Karmic's numbers don't even beat our evening shows, our B shows, our NXT, our chat shows. Look, I'm excited. We're going to watch Karmic. Now, I know how to play this. You get Carl to tap out by just driving him crazy, pot-shotting him, driving by, and then leaving, setting the fire, walk away. Drives him nuts. Copes about it on his show. I hate Aaron. Why did Aaron ever play a clip of me? It's like, that's kind of gay, but okay. Karmic, you kill him with kindness. Karmic, you watch his show while his show is on Rumble. You snipe him on Rumble, and you're complimentary. You're nice. You're kind. He won't be able to take it. He'll lose his fucking mind, even more so than usual. Mountain Jew says, fuck this internet trauma. Dude, we're so fucking around right now. Could you? Okay, look, people who are obsessed with trauma, I will admit it. It's fucking weird, okay? But some of you who hear just like another internet creator, like we're not allowed to have some fucking fun, you guys are probably a bigger problem because you guys just feel like you have to say it. You don't even mean it. You're like, you fuck this drama. You think you'll be the cool, I don't like drama guy. You know what? It's not drama. It's fucking around and having a good time in this instance. Oh my God. Mountain Jews, take her easy, huh? Take a fucking lap, pal. No, it's going to be a lot of fun. Jeremy says that he's going to start doing a morning show. He was supposed to start his morning show yesterday at 8 a.m. Central Time, and I think he got drunk and slept in. We had the return of Melanie Mac yesterday. So we're going to check in on Jeremy a little bit later, but I have no planned quartering stuff. Like I said, I think they said it all. I think the Keno Casino guys said it all, and they kind of put it to bed. And good for them for that. But we'll check on him today. We'll see how he's doing in the mornings. I watched his show for the first time on Monday, I think. It's dreadful. I don't know how people watch that shit. He doesn't do anything. He just rips and reads stories and then goes, oh, wow, that's nuts. That's crazy. And I'm just like, when does the show start? When does the performance part start? Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, if Mersh comes back on this show, I will firebomb the gay Tahoe. Oh, shit. Tarnished Maiden says, another win for the toe. You know, look, beating Karmic in the mornings is a fait accompli. Like, it's already done. It's not really a challenge, but you have to celebrate all of your victories. Like the victory we've won over Carl and those guys, that's a huge one. That was a long struggle. It took them a long time to realize that they'd lost, but they finally gave it up. And we got the biggest win of our internet portion of this program. The bobblehead will always be, the Randy Rothstein bobblehead will always be our shining moment in victories. But the Karmic one is just going to be, you know, like when a boxer has a lot of time in between fights, so they take a fight against a tomato can that they know they can kick the shit out of. It's still good to keep your skills sharp. Baba Shab says, won all the fights except the ones that count. That second one I won. I fucked that guy up in that second fight. We all know it. You all know it. You know how I know it? Because nobody who hates Steel Toe will show that one. That's how you know that was a win for the toe. We need a Karmic timer. Oh, we should. I should get that started. We should start a Karmic timer. Annoyed Wawa says, Karmic isn't even Section 8 case and is proper retarded. Who wants this? He wants this. I didn't make this happen. He chose this private war. Tarnished Maiden said he's coming on an Oz day. Yeah, we get to introduce Oz to Karmic. Karmic will somehow fuck this up and he will blame Aaron. I know, that's going to be the best part. I mean, Karmic fucks a trans lady. Do you know that? If you don't know anything about Karmic, that chick is trans. She's got to be. I mean, she is a brute. Darkness Rising says Karmic is perfect to fuck with. Here's the key to fucking with Karmic. Just don't lose your cool. Just be happy with him. I always tell Karmic on Twitter when he starts chimping out, I'm like, I refuse to not be nice to you. I'm going to help you. Regardless of how much you struggle, I'm going to say Karmic is a retarded moose with his head caught in one of those 5-gallon Culligan bottles. All right. He just wants to flail around and tart out and smash his hooves. And you're like, sit still, dipshit. We're trying to help you. He's a retarded moose with a brain parasite with his head stuck in a water jug. That's karmic. Numero uno says Aaron should prepare for the very real possibility that karmic does to him what Stern did to Tom Bernard. Tom Bernard beat Stern in Minneapolis. Bernard was part of Bernard's great radio legacy is he's the only guy, so like one of the only guys to beat Stern in their market.
And hey, Adam.
Hey, Dirty Rat.
Dirty Rat's a good boy. He is. Check him out on the YouTube channel.